Welcome back, guys, to yet another cracking edition of MotoBrewski. We are on our way to the top of a place called Bridger Peak in the Wyoming and the VR. And as you can tell, the weather sucks, especially for the guys in the heavier 890s like Robbie and God. At the end of this episode, guys, pay careful attention to a place that we reached the top of called Kennedy Peak, which had all sorts of unpleasant surprises for us, from gale force winds to punctures, you name it. So stay tuned. This is an awesome episode.
I'm so glad I'm on a 500, I can't tell you. Let's go, boys. You sure? Why?
Well, we're supposed to turn over there.
Oh, okay.
Where's your map showing you?
There.
Yeah. We're supposed to turn there.
Yeah.
In these conditions, it's so easy to miss a turn because you're so focused on what's right in front of you. Every rock, every rut, just trying to keep the bike upright. But one missed turn and you're off course. And out here, that's the last thing you need.
Fingers are numb, baby.
Yeah, that's bad. Dude, was that dog chasing you?
No, there was two. There was a golden and a border collie.
That thing was chasing me for like 500 meters.
No, they were chilled with me.
Were they?
Yeah. So this is the top of the peak. Look at the beautiful view. What a view. Yes.
What a view.
Wow. What a view.
It's incredible. You can see for miles.
15 feet. That was a tricky little start on that fucking bank where we had to turn back on ourselves.
Yeah.
All right.
Your hips.
Having reached the top of Bridger Peak, it was time to head down towards encampment for some much needed Irish coffees, hot chocolate and rum, anything really to lift the spirits, get some food, and then head on up to our campsite for the night. Finally, we roll into encampment with a population of 452 people. Crazy. After hours of tough riding, it's a welcome sight. Now, encampment may be small, but out here, it's just what we need.
So here we are, boys. How's your whiskey and coffee?
Oh, Irish coffee for the win. Getting me all warm from the inside out.
Fuzzy.
You know the waitress prefers me over you, right?
I don't know why you boys
She winked
even
at me.
think. I don't even know why you boys think you're in competition.
Like we have a chance.
Yeah, come on.
Oh, sick.
Bit of rum and hot chocolate.
Some amaretto too?
No, amarula.
Amarula.
You know what amarula is?
I do not.
It's like like Bailey's cream.
Oh, uh-huh.
But it's the African version.
Oh,
So they
okay.
make it from the amarula tree, from the fruit.
Oh, okay.
And that's actually what the elephants and the monkeys and all the animals get drunk on in Africa.
Okay.
You must Google it one day.
I know.
Animals drunk in Africa, and you'll see, because they eat that falls down, it ferments, and they eat it.
Not so prevalent in Canada.
No, not so much.
So on the way home, things start happening to them.
Well, it does take an African to know Africa. But enough of that shit. We need to get on with the show.
What's going on, dude?
Fork seals, they're gone. Or at least one's gone. The other's going to obviously blow a little bit later.
What causes a fork seal to blow?
Just overpressure. So obviously going over those rocks. Just pop the seal. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting rest of the ride without having a front suspension.
Suspension, yeah.
And limited front brakes now with some oil on them. Hopefully they'll burn off.
With Garth's front seal fork being ruptured, it really wasn't an ideal situation for Garth to be in, given the fact that this was only the first day of a 3-day ride. So what we did was we headed on over to a local store, hoping that they had something to help Garth make a makeshift repair, because quite frankly out here in Wyoming, being so remote, you make do with what you've got.
So we're about to leave encampment and head up to Libby Lake. I think we're still on section 1 of the Wyoming BDR. Garth's trying to do some makeshift repairs to his front fork seal, which is blown. Part of the course, I suppose. But yeah, hopefully we don't get caught in another torrential downpour. It's so unpredictable here. But anyway, onwards and upwards, that's what adventure's about.
So we're packed up and leaving encampment and heading toward Rob Roy Reservoir. The ride ahead takes us deeper into the Medicine Bow National Forest. It's about 50 miles of winding trails with plenty of rough spots along the way. We're hoping to reach the reservoir by late afternoon to set up our camp for the night. Now, as you can see, Garth is absolutely nowhere to be seen. Turns out we found out later that he was tapping out at 126 miles an hour. That's over 200 kilometers an hour on this here gravel road with a ruptured front fork seal. Absolutely love it. Out here in Wyoming, it's not just the riders who roam free. Wild horses still run across these open plains. symbols of untamed spirit and raw freedom. They've been here for generations, surviving harsh winters, blistering summers, and the ever-changing landscape. A reminder that in the wild, it's the strong and the free that endure.
Very, very, very pretty here in Wyoming.
As we make our way to a place called Rob Roy Reservoir, the impact of the Mullen Fire is evident. This wildfire burned over 175,000 acres in 2020, making it one of the largest in Wyoming's history. The fire swept through the Medicine Bow National Forest, leaving blackened trees and ash-covered ground in its wake. But there are signs of recovery. New growth is emerging, grasses, wildflowers, and young trees pushing through the ash. The ecosystem is slowly regenerating thanks to natural resilience and restoration efforts by forest services. While full recovery could take decades, the landscape is showing progress, and out here it's a constant balance between destruction and renewal.
On this awesome view. This is well worth it, eh?
Yeah, it's freaking epic.
Dude, what a load of fun just ripping it up that road. Must have been a pretty devastating fire when it came through, eh?
Huge. As far as you could see. Got some firewood for it, so.
Yep. Sure.
Hey, you can't park there, mate.
We finally arrive at Rob Roy Reservoir, looking for a place to set up camp. The reservoir sits high in the Medicine Bow National Forest, surrounded by dense pines and the sound of water lapping up against the shore. It's the perfect spot after a long day of riding, a chance to rest, recharge, and enjoy the calm before we hit the trails again tomorrow. Tonight it's just us, the bikes, and the quiet of the Wyoming wilderness. And in the rain too.
Have bike will find camp spots. guess this is where we're camping. Is it more dry down there, Robbie? Yeah.
The other question is, are we allowed?
The only bummer is there's no cell service.
So we found this cool spot right here by the lake, and the rain has not stopped. It's fucking irritating. We're trying to make a fire, trying to find dry wood. Plus side though, check where we are. Even though we're in the rain, can think of worse places to be. First time I'm using that tent. Very good, by the way. There's the beast, Robbie. Adventure running, baby. Just gotta suck it up. Let's go. What you got there, Rob?
Staying hydrated.
Is that what you call it? Well, it's a pity about the weather. If it was hot, dude, imagine this place would be epic, eh?
You're either an adventure rider or you're not.
But we're in the safe hands of God. Yeah, baby.
Is that a piece of furniture? It's fucking great, right?
Wow. Got it. Got it anyway.
Yeah.
Here we are. Come on, son. You know you want to. Come on.
Go, baby, go!
Blue skies, let's go, baby. Come on, we need it. We've got to make some fires tonight, otherwise we're going to bed hungry. It's the first blue sky I've seen in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Right? Fuck.
I mean, it's just before we left.
Yeah. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day.
Look at this. Wow.
Come on, there we go. That's what we want. Please, please, please.
Yes.
Let's go. Come on.
After an entire day of riding in the rain, the sun finally comes out. It's an awesome way to end a really tough day on the Wyoming BDR. It feels good to see the colors of the landscape again, and a break in the weather is really what we've all been waiting for.
This is not cold. This is Cape Town Sea. Bro, you're a Cape Townian. This is Cape Town Sea.
This is fuck off me.
Oh,
wow.
let's see. Oh, let's see. Oh,
big rocks.
Robbie, you just heard this shit. It's fuck off for me, boys. Come on, you're a Cape Townian. Yeah, exactly.
This
What you worried about, bro?
This is like a cold
Let's
shower.
get the tubes. Well, listen. You got a tube. I've got 2 tubes. Tomorrow morning, we just fucking tube. Check this. And a push.
Right back, Mercy Mountain.
I can't believe you packed a machete.
Why not? I mean, it's just a knife, big knife.
Well, you did see a bear today.
I did see a bear.
Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped for that. Protein, dude. Yeah. Biltong, baby. South African delicacy.
When we were here and that sun came out and you went, yeah! I was like, yeah! And I looked and I was like, it's not for a fad. It's not a 5-minute sun. It's here. I was like, yes. Oh, that flat open where I could go. It was like 6-gear pinned. I had it like to the tilt and it wasn't going any faster. I was just like, yeah! And then it doesn't need to be technical. It was just like a slight turn, but you're doing 120 miles. So it's like, and you're like, yeah! You feel like Ross Branch. You're like, yeah! It was so funny, man. Yeah, I was overtaking you. Like, you were going in the front, like at the end there. You were going, and then I was like, oh, let me take you. And then I was like, oh, shit, there's a corner. I was like, oh, 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 oh. And I think you were also in the same boat. We were both like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And we went into that corner fucking hot on the brakes, bro. Part of adventure riding. Yeah.
I will say this. The best part of my day was spending with you guys.
Puss! Fire! Zack! How's your picture now? Yes, my toes are numb. My toes are famous.
Should you move your shoes out of the way? Like, what?
Crispy, baby.
It's really nice.
Crispy.
I can smell burning rubber. I literally,
No, they're gonna be on fire.
I literally smell burning fire.
But they're not.
I smell fucking burning rubber.
Do you really?
Like, oh no, that thing's on fire. That is burning.
It's not.
That is literally burning.
Dude, listen, I can literally feel nothing.
Look, oh, they busted apart.
What?
Yeah. So dumb. Oh. Ah! Put him in the water. Yeah, that shoe is fully split.
Yeah. Is it really?
This one is, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She was so funny. That was so funny. So fucking funny. Yeah, but you're right. With these pine forests, bro, you can't fuck around. Fires go quickly. Those fires in Colorado, huge square meterage.
But right here, it's like two,
No,
2 feet from the that.
From the water.
Yeah. There's this whole area.
No,
The ground
we've
is
got
soaking
this.
wet. It's like
We've got
it's a
this
miracle
down.
we even got
We even got a fire.
going, so.
Sometimes we make good decisions in life, and then
Yeah, once in a
sometimes you
while.
make others.
And that's a wrap on this episode, but the adventure doesn't stop here. Next up, we take on new trails, face fresh challenges, and push even further into the unknown.